So I am so excited for this lovely and fantabulous journey with Dr. Sreeveni. And here we go on. Dr. Sreeveni, we know you from past 2 years. You were an influencer, you were a rock star, and today we are with you today on this global talk show platform. And I would love to know about your journey, which is, I know that, so inspirational and so incredible.
Thank you so much, Dr. Supriya. So, yes, to know my journey, as of now, I would say that I am an author and a transformational catalyst for self-transformation and an image specialist. And the recent addition is I am also a regional director for the Alpha Group, which is UK based. So I have around 3 decades of experience in the domain of education, previously as a physics lecturer. And after a small sabbatical, when I wanted to launch myself into the market as per the present trend, I did not want to go back to teach physics. So what I did, I thought, what is that acquired skills with me and how I can come up with a new version of myself, 2.0 version. And that is when I came out as a trainer and a coach and a facilitator. So right now I am in this domain of personal growth and personality development, focusing mainly on self-transformations.
Wow, this is really amazing. And when we are talking about transformation, that is very much required in anyone's personality, Dr. Sreeveni, because when you transform someone, you are making actually his journey from ordinary to extraordinary. And being a coach, it's a great honor or great you think when you transform. So it's hats off to you for your work and the work that you are doing now and you will be doing in future. Well, on the way to this lovely journey, Dr. Sreeveni, we are seeing you from past 2 years, as I said earlier. You would just keep on a roller coaster ride of success. And even in pandemic, I just registered for one of your posts of social media management, because that time social media was very new to everyone, virtual platform, and it was amazing. I also undergone that training once. So in this journey, when you are and you were moving, what kind of challenges you really faced it and how did you overcome? We would love to know that.
That's the most beautiful part of it. So what happens, life happens for all of us, right? So I continued my 2 years, more than 2.5 decades as a lecturer in physics. So I was very duty minded and then very kind of committed. So I was just mechanical into my daily routine and I was continuing. During the sabbatical, I had a kind of introspection onto myself. So what is that I have these innate talents? Why am I not making use of it? In fact, the sabbatical was a conscious decision when my kids were in their professional educational path to choose. That is when they needed me and I thought, let me quit everything and stay back for them. That was a nice pause for me, a career break, but then it gave me a lot of introspection as to what is that qualities I have and what is that I can share to the world, what world needs. During that process itself, I discovered my own self-worth and my innate talents. That was a transformational period for me. And as I was undergoing this kind of enrolling into courses, integrating my life experiences with those courses, I came up with my signature module called Self-Worth as Your First Impressions. Self-Worth as Your First Impressions, and that became a kind of booming. During pandemic, that is when I launched myself into the market online. And of course, pandemic was very pathetic, but then for few of us, it came as a blessing in disguise because we got a second version of us online. And at that time itself, as you were saying, social media mastery helped us to spread ourselves. Previously, I was not so much of into the social media, but then I used that. And this transformational journey, because I have my personal experience, I am able to give that kind of transformational experience to the people who are facing challenges in their lives. First point is, people around you, they will find it difficult when they see your transformation, but accept it and push forward. We can never be in our comfort zone. As long as we are in our comfort zone, growth never happens. That is my personal experience. So come out of that comfort zone, push yourself, face failures, and then go forward. That is what failure is a part of success. So you will be eventually successful once you face all of these kind of failures, because they give us experience. That's my share.
Wow, this is so marvelous and inspiring, Dr. Sreeveni, and I reciprocate the same with you, because we were both sailing in the same boat since pandemic. And yes, I do agree. For most of the people, this pandemic was really an anxiety, or you can say a sort of depression, or a dark or black dark clouds. But for a few of the mentors, coaches, I must say, every dark cloud or black cloud has a silver lining, and this pandemic really proved it. When people started booming on virtual platform, and they become strong influencers. I know few of them, they really did a wonderful job in past 2 years, and they become the rock star. And one of them, I can't count you, Dr. Sreeveni. You are really, really inspiring and motivating to thousands of coaches, mentors today. So, and of course, when you said the word failure, fail, we say we generally fail. No, it's the first attempt in learning. So that is the acronym of fail word. And of course, you say challenges, paths. Yeah, this is life. We have to go on with the flow, and I really, really agree with you. Wow, super awesome journey, Dr. Sreeveni, and I congratulate you for all your success which you are doing till now, up to this day. Yeah. Well, when we talk about a transformational coach, we have heard about soft skill trainer, voice and accent trainer, and blah, blah, blah. But generally people get confused with this transformation. So can you please enlighten what actually it is, and how do you work for your clients?
Yeah. So, as I was telling you, we lead a very mechanical life, in the sense we are rushing ourselves based on from where we are after our schooling. We are pushed into kind of higher educations, and then we lead a very mechanical life. Sometimes what happens, our innate qualities, our own personal true potential becomes dormant. We forget about it. But then we are successful. That doesn't mean nobody is successful. We are successful, but there is something more to you. So I help my clients discover themselves. That means their true potential, which probably must have been dormant. And then once they discover their true self, their own potential, then they could actually go and explore much about their innate qualities. Probably they are not using it. They are only pushing themselves, but then hard. Once you know your true potential, you know what happens? Things become much more smoother and easier for you to achieve.
Right.
Then you go with passion. You go with passion, and at that time you don't feel anything is hard work. Once you are passionate about your success, your growth, your mindset gets cleared, and that's how the universe also paves a path. You keep getting those kind of opportunities, and then you can explore yourself. That is a best version of yourself.
Wow, this is so great. And the way you said it, you made it so lucid, very easy for us to grasp. And I am pausing here, and I will request all the trainers, coaches, mentors globally who are watching us live, please, if you really want to transform yourself, because we get a new idea of transformation coach. What is a transformation coach? That's being told by, in a very lucid way, by Dr. Sreeveni, what actually it is. And if you want to get successful, if you want to be a successful person, either contact Dr. Sreeveni, and she will be making you the best version, the best successful version of yourself. So this is really a great thing. Yeah. Well, moving to this beautiful, exhilarating show, Dr. Sreeveni, most of the women today, they even to my friends also, they will say, yes, it's very, very difficult to be a balanced person in your personal and professional life. So being a successful person, woman, how do you cope up? How do you manage this personal and professional both? Please, we would love to know that.
Yeah, women have many role to play.
Yeah.
Not only women, of course, men also, but women are a little more. See,
Yeah.
I would tell you, I come from that old schooling method where I have seen many of the women as homemakers. Now,
Yeah.
of course, the trend is changing. Women are actually playing a dual role, and we also have men sharing women's responsibilities in the family. This is a part of it. Now, another point is when women are doing both this personal life and professional life, they have to, as you mentioned, they need to balance.
Yeah.
But point is, become responsible for your role. Once you know your role, then you will know what is to give back to that role and also what is to be expected from others in that role. If we are not able to execute that complete role, go ahead and ask for help. That is what is needed. Mainly women are limiting themselves. They are waiting for somebody else's approval or somebody else's validation, which you need not do. Now, once you discover your true strength and you know your responsibilities, become accountable for that and start going ahead and sharing it. Once you feel that, okay, this is something which is too much more expected from me, ask help, seek help, get that, and then collaborate and contribute. So nowadays you see in nuclear families, all the people are contributing to the family's success. We need to be aligned. One single thought, one single notion, all the family. If supposing in the family itself, each person is struggling for their own space, that is when you see a lot of friction and discord. So first and foremost, as the person, the pillar of the home, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam used to say, woman is the pillar of the home. So you educate a woman, the whole of the family is getting educated. So take up that chance, take up that responsibility, and also give that responsibility to the remaining people in the family. Make them accountable so you are successful. Once you get little this freedom in your personal life, contribute to your professional life. Even in your professional life, do not go beyond and then stress yourself too much. We can seek help. This is the first one. Ask for help, take the help, and then go ahead and contribute. That is the big mantra I feel I have adopted, and I have gained that mastery over both personal and professional. That's what I help my clients also with.
Well, Dr. Sreeveni, I will say one day you just had a social media mastery, and today you have given the mantra of a personal and professional mastery, and it's really, really great. That's what most of the women need this, because sometimes I have seen this boat of personal and professional will be shaking now. Somebody will lead their journey of being an entrepreneur or being a charismatic woman, and some will say, yes, we are just tied up with our physical and this world and that world. So this is a great way, a great, a chance you have given to improve yourself. And yes, ask what this is really touching. When any person needs any help, please go and ask, because we should not wait for others to jump in and help us. So I am totally agree with you, Dr. Sreeveni. It's really true. Well, I am so, spellbound listening to you, your mantras, and I just keep noting in my mind, yes, I have to do also follow some of the things. All right. And one more question which is keep popping in my mind, that you told me about your journey, which is so incredible, your challenges, your mantras, and I would love to know your turning point of life when Dr. Sreeveni has said, yes, this is the moment, wow, or aha moment, when I was waiting, when I was waiting for my life since childhood, or you can say since childhood. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I have authored my books also, two books which are there on Amazon: Self-Worth as Your First Impression, and another supplement book, 100 Guiding Tips for Your Self-Worth. In fact, those books have become a reality after the seed which was sown in my head at 2017. That was the turning point in my life. In fact, till 2017, was I not living? Yes, I was living. As I mentioned in the beginning of our discussions, we started conversations that I was living a very duty bound kind of person, always seeking validations and approvals from my own family so that I do not create friction. This is how most of the women I see, even in my clients, I see many of the people, they are waiting for acceptance from others. We need not. That at 2017 when I was there, I was just checking what is happening to me. Why am I waiting for somebody's approval when I know the gut feeling, the conscience that I am right, what I am doing is right? Why can't I go ahead? This is only the mindset which was limiting me. When I pushed myself across those invisible barriers, I discovered that I need not just accept everything from everybody. I have a mind of my own, but until and unless it's not harming anybody, it's not troubling anybody, I can go with my thought process and I can progress ahead. Right? Taking this into consideration, first and foremost, I started respecting myself. This is what we as individuals should be doing. Respect ourselves first and foremost. Respect that and allow others also to know who you are. Not assume who you are. To know who you are, make that clarity and start aligning with themselves. And also allow others to respect your worth and your time. Once these three are cleared from every point of view, then we can go ahead. For me, when I started my journey in 2017, when I wanted to relaunch myself, this is where I have taken the power of myself. That, for example, I'll just give you a small example. Supposing you know how to drive a car, but then your husband says, no issue, you can just relax, I will drive the car. And I will drop you, I will pick you up, or I will make an arrangement for the driver. What is happening in this? Yes, there is a support from the husband, but on the other hand, your power is being taken away. Just acknowledge that. So like that, whatever you are capable of, go ahead and do it in any area, any sphere of life. Once you are taking into control of your power, then you can create miracles. You can become unstoppable. My journey has started from there, and that is when I discovered I got my signature module, I converted my book, and now my book is also helping people to discover who they are and also become a better version of themselves. This is the transformational journey which is happening as a ripple effect.
Wow, and this ripple effect is spreading everywhere, Dr. Sreeveni. And I would recommend everyone to go through the book. Where she's an author, you can find her on Amazon and contact Dr. Sreeveni for a great, beautiful, inspirational book which will transform you, and that guarantee I can take over here. So it's really a challenging one, it's really a transforming one. This is really great one. Dr. Sreeveni, you are an author, you are a coach, and you are a versatile personality. I don't have any other questions to ask like this.
Thank you.
Okay, so but no, we have to go on to our journey, and my questions will be shooting up now to you. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Dr. Sreeveni, one more thing I would love to ask about your hobbies. I was always wondering, you as a successful woman, whenever I see you, especially on LinkedIn, I'll be, shocked. You will be somewhere else, you will be somewhere, and social media mastery was really wonderful. But besides that, what would you love to do in your leisure time activities? I want to know that.
From childhood also, I would love reading. Wow. I'm a voracious reader. I don't have, as of now, of course, I'm into self-help and other personal development, where focusing mainly digging into the niche. But previously, I was a voracious reader, reading on various other topics. So wow. That keeps me informed. So that keeps me ready at any gathering or any place where people are there. A small talk, it helps me make so that small talk and break that ice and start into conversations. So these are small things which can help people. So apart from reading, I also like to write. So as of now, I do my own content creation and other things. I started initially. When I started, of course, it was tough, but then I learned the skill of how to project yourself in the digital media. And after that, now I realized that I also love gardening. I never had a green thumb, I thought, but then when I explored that area, I understood that that is also one area where I can become stress-free, and it is something where I can enjoy. So these are few things, and apart from it, cooking has been my hobby since my childhood. That's just an innate nature of me. Of course, not a regular cooking, but then it's a kind of creating those kind of magic moments for the family around, for people who love you, how we can contribute to their likings. So these are few of my hobbies.
Wow, and your hobbies really are so inspiring that people would love to do gardening, love to do cooking, and when you love something, you will never feel tired. That's the magic of your loving something. Love what you do and do what you love. That's the successful mantra. Wow, Dr. Sreeveni, it's really great to know your great. And now I know what's the secret of your versatile personality, because you love everything to do from childhood, cooking, as you said, and innate born personality. So wow, this is really lovely. This amazing journey now heading on and on. And my next question, I would love to ask you, what is your mission as of now? Where will you see yourself after 5 years?
Yeah. So I would like to contribute to the people who are with low self-esteem, people who feel that I am not being respected for my talents. The respect which I deserve, I am not getting it. So people are there in the world. It's not only about people who are successful, people who have the potential but yet unable to push themselves. Yeah. So I am there for such kind of people who are unable to express themselves, actually who feel they have the talent not being acknowledged. I am there. I can help you to get your true potential and create a better version of themselves. So this I have been contributing. So my mission is, over the next 5 years, I would like to contribute to more than 1 lakh people discover who they are and contribute and also scale up by becoming a better version of themselves, leading a worthy lifestyle.
Wow, and this is really amazing, because as I said earlier, when you transform someone, you're actually doing a great task for the society, not only for yourself, but for the society. And when you are good, your society is good, your country, your nation is automatically going to be the best one. And Dr. Sreeveni, I wish you all the success, very best success for your mission and vision too. This is really, really beautiful and awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Because because I'm going to know thousands of people are going to transform by you, and that's the reason I said thanks to you.
Yeah, universe is great. It creates the path.
It creates the path. I do agree. Very, very true. Well, now the last journey, we have arrived, but I never felt that I'm interviewing with you, because it was just like a coffee talk, lovely when we are meeting someone face to face. And
yes.
But as the time constraints, we have to respect time. And before we say adieu, goodbye, I would love you to tell this world a great message of your own.
Yeah, as we know, we have one life, right?
Yeah.
Why unnecessarily make it complicated? We can simplify it by just loving or doing and pay your attention to what you love. It's like you can do whatever you wish. The present generation, I really appreciate them because they are sorted. They are very clear in their mind. So we first need to know what is that we love the best. This is our ikigai. What is that we love the best? And then go ahead and do the best. Push yourself to do the best, and then you will enjoy the prosperity which you are getting along with that. So my only message to people is, first discover who you are, your inner soul. What is it asking for? Then reflect it on the outside. It's an inside out game. So when you are actually reflecting your inside out game, you are leading a life of purpose. You are not just going by others' choices, other standards of them. You are leading your life by purpose. Enjoy every moment of your life.
This is really a soothing and a beautiful message, Dr. Sreeveni, in the form of positivity, in the form of radiating optimism you have given. And I am sure my viewers would love to follow your footsteps, or you can say golden nuggets of wisdom, and making their lives successful, transform a better version. And if you can't, please contact Dr. Sreeveni. She's going to help you for sure. So thank you so much. Heartfelt thanks to you from the bottom of my heart, Sreeveni.
Thank you so much, Supriya, and also the all the audience. It's a gratitude. It's a give back to the society. I loved interacting with Supriya. So this is a kind of a give back. This is what opportunities you get from the universe, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Dr. Supriya, and the audience who have been watching this. I all my love to you all.
My pleasure, Dr. Sreeveni. And of course, not to forget my lovely and lively audience who are supporting, who are constantly loving us. So keep doing that. Don't ever forget that. Till then, stay happy, hale and hearty. Bye bye from India.